Here we go. We're underway. Right. A little bit later than I wanted to be, but we're here. We made it in time for the Tina Turner tribute. Okay, so I have a bet on as well, I just remembered, for this game. £600 on the line. So we'll see how that goes. I cannot wait for this. All I'm picturing is like really high intensity attacking. Like, I know the defense is going to be good. I know it is. But like, I just have these visions of Reece Walsh just constant bombarding attacks over and over and over and over again. And I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Okay. So there's a few people in here now. Just a couple. There's a couple. Still got a way to go. 23 minutes to go. Right. So if anyone has any thoughts, there's a poll to predict who you think is going to win. If you have any specific thoughts, try scorers, how you think the game's going to go. Are you a fan of either team? Are you a neutral? Who do you support? To be fair, I'm not a usual live streamer, so there's a good chance this will be just dead. Completely dead. Yep. So, to go over a couple stats, I think I'll go over that. I probably started this a bit early, but the thing is, I've not had time to prep because I've been in town drinking. So, that's not good. But to go over a couple stats, right, looking at the Panthers, and this is everything that I went over in my tips and predictions video. Essentially breaking down the form, league position, all that kind of stuff. So, starting with the Panthers, finished the regular season in first place on the ladder. They've won 4 in the last 5. Regular season finished with 18 wins and 6 losses. Last time out they won against Melbourne Storm. And their record at Accor Stadium is 1 win and 1 loss currently. In terms of percentage stats, 77% win rate, 82% completion rate, and a tackle efficiency of 87.4%. Looking at the Broncos, they finished in second place. They've won 4 in their last 5. They also have 18 wins and 6 losses. Won last time out against the Warriors. Their record at Accor Stadium this season is 0 wins, 0 losses. Percentage stats, also 77% win rate, 77% completion rate, tackle efficiency of 86.4%. In my predictions video, I tipped Broncos to win 22-18. That's what I went with. So, we'll see how that goes. And in terms of my bet, there's 4 things on for the bet. There's Brian Toto to score at any time, Selwyn Cobbo to score any time, Reece Walsh to score any time, and neither team to score 3 unanswered tries. And that's £600 if that comes in. So we'll see how that goes. Right. We've still got 20 minutes to go. I feel like this was a major mistake starting this early, but we're here. What can you do? Right. Okay, so I guess we'll wait and maybe see if anyone drops by. Need to make some notes for this game as well. See, it doesn't help that I'm not a regular live streamer, so no one's here, so there's no conversations to be had. This is quite sad right now, unfortunately. I'll have one person drop in and go, nah, I'm off, mate, I'm off. To be fair, there are some guys that have been doing live streaming for a while, and they get some good views, some good engagement. I'm actually not that bothered about the views on live streams. I'm just like, if I get a small handful of people, like 15, and we just have good conversations about the game, I'm happy with that. Okay. Could probably change one thing, actually. It's not a major change, but... Am I allowed to do it mid-stream? Oh, God. Okay. Right, I'm just going to go over the team real quick in case anyone joins. Most people will know what the teams are anyway, but I'll go over them now. So, starting with the Panthers in the backs, they have Dylan Edwards, Sonia Taruva, Isaac Tango, Stephen Crichton, Brian Toto, Jerome Luai, and Nathan Cleary. In the forwards, Moses Liotta, Mitch Kenny, James Fisher-Harris, Scott Sorensen, Liam Martin, and Isaiah Yeo. And on the bench is Jack Cogger, Lindsay Smith, Spencer Leniu, and Luke Garner. Looking at the Broncos, in the backs they have Reece Walsh, Jesse Arthurs, Katoni Staggs, Herbie Farnworth, Selwyn Cobbo, Ezra Mam, and Adam Reynolds. In the forwards, Thomas Flegler, Billy Walters, Payne Haas, Kurt Capewell, Jordan Rickey, and Patrick Carrigan. And on the bench is Tyson Smoothie, Brendan Piacora, Kobe Hetherington, and Keenan Palacia. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're moving. Moving and grooving. So, if anyone does drop by, if you've got any thoughts on this game, do let me know. I apologise, my voice is just completely flat. I was out in town. Anytime try scorer for you. I've got a bet on for this, so I have Reece Walsh anytime. Who do I have now? I apologise. Reece Walsh anytime, Selwyn Cobbo anytime, and Brian Toto anytime. And included in that bet, I have neither team to score 3 unanswered tries. If I get all 4 of those, that's £600. I'll convert that to Australian dollars in a sec, just so you know the conversion. But right, Australian dollar to Great British Pound. So yeah, Cobbo, Walsh, and Toto for me. I'm most confident in Toto personally of all 3 of those, but I do think they'll all score. There'll be something from Reece Walsh. Should be like backing up, like Ricky or Capewell will find a gap, and they'll be backing up, I reckon. Right, so if the bet wins, that's 1,137 Australian dollars. We'll see. How long we got? 11 minutes. We have 11 minutes to go. I've actually predicted a relatively low scoring, like 22 to 18 in favour of the Broncos. That's what I went with score-wise, but I don't know. I kind of hope this is like a high-scoring game, but I know it's not going to be. I know it's a grand final. It's not going to be a high-scoring game. But, like, I want these teams to just, like, go at each other. And I know they will. I know that's a dumb thing to say, because they do. But I mean, like, constant, aggressive attacking play. Which is going to be difficult, because both these teams are excellent defensively, so I just want them going at each other the whole time. That's what I want. So we've got 10 minutes to go. Okay, so if anyone's in here, you have any thoughts, do let me know. You can also take part in the poll if you just want to give a straight winner. Probably do a live stream of the Super League Grand Final as well. I'm not going to enjoy it because my team won't be there, because we got knocked out yesterday, which I was witness to, which is not fun. But there's always next season. Sam Burgess comes in, coaches us to a Grand Final victory. Maybe. We'll see. It's been a hell of a turnaround for Brisbane. Hell of a turnaround. To be fair though, you could kind of tell with the Broncos last season that they had something special, like even before Walsh came in. Like you could tell they had like the Broncos had the makeup to be an elite team, like with Cobbo, Staggs, Farnworth, Oates, even like Tyson Gamble in there, and Reynolds, of course, and with the forwards, they're stacked everywhere. But it's good to see it kind of finally all work out for them. So 7 minutes to go. Right, 5 minutes to go. They're in the changing rooms right now. Dapping everyone up. Broncos in the white kit. Panthers in their usual black kit. The white kit looks nice. It looks good. My God, that stadium is packed. The atmosphere as well is going to be insane. Right, Adam Reynolds is on screen now. I just love how just calm he is right now. I mean, to be fair, he's probably extremely nervous. Like, he's probably bricking it a little bit inside. Like, as calm as he is, he's thinking, like, he's got to be that voice, that really calm voice, but on the inside, he is like, mate, I'm freaking out right now. So, but Reynolds is a professional, world-class player, knows how to control the game. I think he'll be alright. Yo, Ivan. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, sir. Right. Players are walking out, so I'm going to go over the teams, the full teams. They are on the screen, but I'm just going to go over them, of course, for anyone that does stop by. So, starting with the Penrith Panthers, their team includes Dylan Edwards, Sonia Taruva, Isaac Tango, Stephen Crichton, Brian Toto, Jerome Luai, and Nathan Cleary. In the forwards is Moses Leota, Mitch Kenny, James Fisher-Harris, Scott Sorensen, Liam Martin, and Isaiah Yeo. And on the bench is Jack Cogger, Lindsay Smith, Spencer Leniu, and Luke Garner. Number 18 is Tyrone Peachy. Looking at the Broncos, their team is Reece Walsh, Jesse Arthurs, Katoni Staggs, Herbie Farnworth, Selwyn Cobbo, Ezra Mam, and Adam Reynolds. They are the backs. In the forwards, they have Thomas Flegler, Billy Walters, Payne Haas, Kurt Capewell, Jordan Rickey, Patrick Carrigan. On the bench is Tyson Smoothie, Brendan Piacora, Kobe Hetherington, and Keenan Palacia. And their 18th man is Corey Oates. Samoa versus Broncos. A little bit. See, the thing is, being from over here in England, sometimes it confuses the hell out of me who is actually from where. Like, I remember there being a thing about, like, Joey Marnie was actually from Cook Islands or something and has played games for Cook Islands, and I don't know. It annoys me. I think we need a more definitive rule on this, but yeah, there's a handful of Samoans in there. Drank way too much last night. Well, not way too... Well, yes, way too much, but my mouth is a bit dry, so... I apologise if I sound flat. Okay. Got Ricky Farnworth, Walsh, Toto, and Cleary for $5. To be fair, I'd imagine adding Ricky to that probably adds a lot of value to the bet. But I can see it happening. I kind of like that. To be fair, anyone could score today. Anyone. They're doing the presentation. I don't know if it's disrespectful to speak whilst he's talking or to just listen. I don't know if I should just listen. But Wednesday's Super League Grand Final. I should know this. I kind of forgot because my team got knocked out yesterday, so I lost interest in it as soon as we lost. But I will double check. It's October something. Super League Grand Final. Oh, 14th. Saturday the 14th of October. Right. It is 9:30 a.m. for me right now. Here in cloudy England. Oh, I indeed. Yep. I'm a Warrington Wolves fan. So, yeah. St. Helens knocked us out. Thanks, Saints. I like that Jordan Ricky shout, though. I like the Farnworth shout, actually. I was considering Farnworth, but... It's 9:30 a.m. here right now. In England. Is it 9:30 p.m. there? That seems quite late for a game. It can't. There's no way. There's no way it's 9:30 p.m. Is the game 9:30 p.m. over there? Because if it is, that's late. But anyway. Oh, Auckland. Okay, fair enough. That is late. That's pretty late. I was saying before, I really like how this Broncos team is built. Like, there's always to talk about the Panthers, and they'll always have that respect, and I'll always give them that respect, and so will everyone else, about how strong they are defensively, how clinical and how efficient they are in attack. But I just love how that Broncos team is built with, like, the powerhouses they've got in the forwards with Haas and Flegler. Because, like, Flegler is not on the same level as Haas, we know, but is not that far behind. Like, he produces well in the forwards, so he backs up Haas really well. Ricky and Kate, well, quite underrated in how effective they are in attack, especially. That's why I like that Jordan Ricky shout there for a try. And I don't know, just the Broncos team overall is just, like, you could see from last year's team, they were cooking, they were building something, but didn't quite. I think they just missed out on top 8, didn't they? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they look good. We're lining up now. We're about to kick off. So, right, let's win this bet. Let's get some money. I've only put a tenner on it, so here we go. Right, the kick is to Luai. He passes that off to Fisher Harris. He's going to run this in. For tackle 1, he's brought down. And they're going to start their set from inside their own 10. That's the Panthers. Mitch Kenny to Liotta. Panthers about 15 metres out from their own try line now. Liam Martin with the carry over the 20. It is quick. It is moving quick right now. Isaiah runs that in over the 30-metre line for the Panthers. Good meters here from the Panthers early on. Fisher Harris with another carry. They go over the 40. Cleary is going to kick from the 40-metre line. And it's going to be Arthurs with the catch on about the 10-metre line. He's going to get brought down about 25 metres out. So I think the Broncos could be in some decent field position at the end of this set if they make some good meters. Ezra Mam at dummy half. Brought down pretty quickly. Doesn't really get anywhere. Reece Walsh now. He's going to hand off to Farnworth. He's going to run that in. Make some decent meters there. Oh yeah, last game as the Broncos. Off to the Dolphins. It's unfortunate how that went for the Dolphins, though, that season. Or, well, this season. But anyway, Flegler with the carry now. Broncos closing up to the halfway line. It's going to be last tackle, though. So this will go straight into the hands of Reynolds. Pressure from Fisher Harris. He bombs that one. Not that high. It's going to bounce. Edwards is going to catch this one. Nearly finds a little bit of a gap there. Nothing too crazy, but Taruva with a carry now. Takes it over the 30. It's quick. It's a fast-paced game. They're moving. Right, Panthers take it over their own 40 with Stephen Crichton. So off to Luai. And to Sorensen. Panthers now over the halfway line into Brisbane territory. Liotta with a... Oof! Liotta crashes into Patrick Carrigan. Luai with a kick, short side. Cobbo is underneath it. He's going to get brought down. Can he shake free? No, he cannot. So Adam Reynolds at dummy half passes this one off to Reece Walsh. He's going to carry this one in. Broncos pinned back on their own 10 right now. So can the Panthers get some good field position here? We will see. Flegler with a carry. I think the Panthers have actually let the Broncos come out of their own end a little bit too easy here. I know, like, at the end of the set, they'll be kicking from their own half, but the Panthers really could have pinned them back. Flegler's lost the ball. Oh, no, not Flegler, sorry. Farnworth. Oh, it's kicking off. Yeah, it's kicking off. So Herbie Farnworth gets tackled. I think it's Liam Martin starts piping up. Starts giggling away. I can't remember who came in for the Broncos, but they were not happy with that. So, Farnworth for the carry. Sorry about that. Sorry about the yawn. Martin comes in. Farnworth loses the ball. Liam Martin starts going mental. I thought he was laughing. He was actually shouting. That's my bad. And then someone comes in. I want to see who came in, but I'll find out later. So, we've only had 3 minutes played in this grand final so far. It's been a quick one. But the Panthers are in excellent field position right now. So, Penrith go left off the scrum. Crichton runs that in. It's the cap that got me. Mitch Kenny, a dummy half, gives it to Fisher Harris. He's going to carry this over the 30. Offloads to Kenny. He's going to get brought down. Come on, let's get a try for Toto here. Down the right-hand side. It's with Yo. Spreads right to Cleary. Back inside to Edwards. He scoots left. He's still going left. Looks for a line break. Doesn't quite get it. Panthers go short side left. Third tackle. Luai with Sorensen. He's going to get stopped. So, are we going to see a spread right from the Panthers? It's with Cleary. Spreads right to Yo. To Edwards. To Tungo. He's nearly found a gap, and Tungo is close, very close. Last tackle now, Toto's at dummy half. Ball's with Cleary, kicks to the corner. Cobbo is ready to jump for this one. Good take from Staggs. Good take. He's got out the in-goal area. Nearly got brought down. That is some good work from Kotoni Staggs right there. Very underrated player, actually. Very underrated. Doesn't get talked about enough. Selwyn Cobbo gets him out of a bit more trouble. Gets them to their own 15. That's a forward pass from Adam Reynolds, but we move. We shan't speak about that. Good work from Staggs, though. Very good. Payne Haas with a carry. Broncos over their own 30. Oh my God, Payne Haas, you wrecking ball, son. 40-20 attempt there. 40-20? Oh my God. That is perfection. Perfection from Walters. Oh my word. Nice. A kick from Walters straight from dummy half, just behind the 40-meter line, and that goes behind the 10-meter line. That is a beauty, an absolute beauty. Broncos with possession now, 5.5 minutes played. Tap from Reynolds to Ricky. He's going to run this one in. Right, Walsh or Cobbo on the end of this one for the bet. Come on. Walters at dummy half. They're going to go left. They're going to spread left early. Reece Walsh quick one to Man. It's over to Arthurs. Oh, when he slipped out. He slipped out. Panthers celebrating as they would. Okay. I respect the Broncos for going at them, like, first tackle. Like, I respect it because they nearly had it. If Arthurs didn't slip and the pass from Farnworth was a little bit better for Arthurs to take, that could have been a try. So I respect the fact that they went at them, but it's, I don't know, I probably would have punched in at them a little bit. Wear them down, maybe get a repeat set. Because these teams are just going to go at each other constantly. So any way to get one up in, like, fitness would be huge. Anyway, 6.5 minutes played at this point now. Dylan Edwards with a carry for Penrith. Over the 30-meter line now with Luai to Sorensen. Over the 40. Slams into Kotoni Staggs. Play the ball now over the 40. Yo with a carry. He's going to take that over the halfway line now, or just onto the halfway line. Plays the ball. Kenny at dummy half. Cleary with a kick from just inside his own half. Arthur's plenty of time to take this one. He's going to take an easy catch there and run this one in. 7 minutes played now. Broncos on their own 20. Mam to Farnworth. Finds a gap. Can he offload that? He can't quite offload it. Capewell at dummy half. Tries to fend off Martin. Good. Martin doesn't let things go, does he? He's a machine. Absolute workhorse. Carrigan spreads right to Reynolds. To Walsh. He's moving. Staggs, oh my god, leaps over. Broncos now moving quick. 7 minutes 40 played now. Reynolds to Haas. Gets an offload there. And Reynolds drops the ball. I think he's complaining about head knock, maybe. High tackle. He's complaining about something. Okay, well, Reynolds drops the ball and Sorensen comes in, basically smacks Reynolds on the head. Staggs, what a warrior. What an absolute warrior. As I said, very underrated. Anyway, 8.5 minutes played now. It's going to be scrum to Penrith. They play the ball out. Kenny goes to... That's Toto. He's going to carry this onto the halfway line now for Penrith. Penrith are going to be in real good field position now at the end of this set. Really good field position. Carrigan and Flegler bring down... Is that Martin? They're going to spread left to Yo. To Fisher-Harris. Going to be about 35 metres out now for Penrith. 9 minutes played. It's right to Cleary. Back inside to Liotta. He's going to shift left. He's going to run into Haas and Walters. About 22 metres out now. Fourth tackle. Cleary shifts into the middle. Finds a bit of space. No one in support. They're going to spread the ball left. It's with Yo. Step in from Luai. He's going to kick that straight into the hands of Jordan Ricky. That's a good take. Very good take. And the Broncos will start their set from inside their own 10 now. They're going to go short side to Cobbo. And he's lost the ball. Jesus. Anyway, Penrith get the ball straight on the 10-metre line now. The Broncos, they are in such good field position now. The Broncos have completed 2 out of 6 sets. That is shocking. The shifted right is with Tango. Is he going to offload it? He's found a bit of space. Tries to offload. Nearly gets that ball down. It's not far off, about a metre or two. Toto at dummy half. Give it to Edwards. Left to Yo. That's flat at best. To Fisher-Harris. It was with Luai. Sorensen. Right. 14 metres out now for the Panthers. They're going to shift right to Yo. To Cleary. To Edwards. He's going to cut back into the left. Obstruction there, so he's going to surrender. 10 minutes played in this game now. Fourth tackle. Toto at dummy half. To Cleary. Slows it down to Yo. Into the middle. It's just going to take the tackle. Where are they going to shift now? They're going to go left or right. Kenny at dummy half. They're going to go right. To Cleary. To Edwards. He's going to find some space. Doesn't get the offload off. Brisbane get possession back on their own 5 metres. So, fair play for the Broncos holding in there, but that's not too much of an attempt there from the Panthers. A little bit sluggish. Farnworth pulling up a little bit. Cobbo's going to take a carry, about 15 metres from their own line now, the Broncos. 11 minutes played. Second tackle. They go right to Staggs. He's going to carry that to about the 20. Just over. Walters at dummy half. Forward to Payne Haas. But he's going to make some good metres over the 30-metre line now. Fourth tackle. Forward again. To Carrigan. Offloads it to Walters. Liotta gives him a little push. He offloads it to Reynolds. And he's going to carry that over the 40. Right, fifth tackle now. This is going to go to Reece Walsh, I think. Left foot. Boots it down the field. Bloody hell, what a kick. It's probably going to go out, though. It's going to go out. It's going to be a tap on the 20. Bit too much there from Walsh. It wasn't too far off. Just getting used to it. He doesn't kick. I mean, he kicks quite a bit for a fullback, but generally speaking, doesn't kick that much. So I guess he'll just be getting used to it a little bit. But Taruva is going to take a carry up to about the 40 now for the Panthers. 12 minutes played. First tackle. Kenny at dummy half. He's going to go left to Fisher Harris. He's going to run this one in straight into Carrigan. Walsh involved in the tackle as well. Panthers cross the halfway line now. So with Edwards, takes it to about 42 metres out. They spread right to Cleary. Back inside to Kenny. Left to Luai. To Crichton. He's going to run at the line. Take it over the 30. That's some good metres there from Crichton. Some good metres there. Can the Panthers finish this set strong? Let's see. Right to Cleary. Dummies the kick. Goes left. Luai. Jinkin. Trying to find some space. Offloads to Cleary. He goes right to Fisher Harris. Doesn't know where to go. He goes left to Kenny. Left to Sorensen. He's going to go left and try and find some space. Gets the ball off. No. Nearly gets through. Panthers a little bit chaotic right now. But they go right to Cleary. Here we go. He's going to chip this into about the midfield. They're going to knock the ball back. He goes back to Cleary. He gets the offload to Yo. They're going to go left to Luai. He's going to dink this one in. And it's taken by Ricky again. Ricky's there to collect from a Luai kick. Again, 13 and a half minutes played. Cobbo's going to take a run there. Panthers currently pinning the Broncos back inside their own 10. It's been a fast start, but the completion rate of the Broncos is shocking right now. They need to sort that out. Payne Haas with a carry. Takes it over the 20. Bulldozer. About 25 metres out from their own line now. Walters at dummy half. Goes right to Staggs. Going to take a carry there. Reynolds, last tackle. 14 minutes played. So long kick there. And it's going to be Toto to recover on his own 10. Going to take it over his 20. And he's going to get brought down by Flegler, Mam and Capewell. About 29 metres from his own try line. Tango takes it over the 30. Up towards his own 40. Good metres there from Tango. Edwards at dummy half. Taruva with a carry again. Takes it almost to the halfway line now for the Panthers. Kenny at dummy half to Fisher Harris. Over the 40. Inside Broncos territory now. Spreads right to Cleary. To Liotta. He's going to carry that over the 40 at this point. 35 metres out now. 4 tackle. They spread right. Short side with Cleary. Off to Martin. Tries to escape one, but he's brought down 20 metres out. Last tackle. 15 minutes played. Cleary's going to boot this one to the left-hand side. More towards the middle. Crichton goes up. It's taken nicely. Is that Ricky again? No, it's Staggs. My bad. What now? Oh, damn. Is that a knock-on from Staggs on the play of the ball? It might be. I just missed it. Staggs did well to get up there and win that ball. Well played from him then. Incorrect play of the ball. That's sloppy. Come on, Katoni. You're better than that. That is sloppy. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Right, Patrick Carrigan, bit of blood on him. Gets into the scrum. So the Panthers will have possession again, 10 metres out. They've completed 7 of 7. Broncos have completed 3 of 7. Nearly 16 minutes played. They spread right to Luai. Shifts off to Tango. About 5 metres out now. Kenny goes into the middle. Liotta with a carry. Sees a bit of space, but the Broncos are going to bring him down. Just short. 1 metre out. Kenny goes right to Edwards. Off to Tango. Tries to spin. Gets that ball off to Toto. I'll take a Toto try from the bet. I'll take it for my bet. He's shifting. Toto's shifting. He's moving. He's bobbing and weaving. He's brought down, though. About 8 metres out. Sorry, 5 metres out. They shift left to Yo. In the middle. Off to Fisher Harris. Gets brought down. Fourth tackle. Where they're going to go? They're going to shift left to Luai, to Cleary, to Crichton. And he's going to get brought down. There's not really too much going on with these Panthers attacks here. Right, 5 metres out. It's right to Yo, to Cleary. Off to Edwards. That gets tipped. It's Tango. Kicks into the corner. Walsh is going to deal with that one. That's going to be a Panthers ball. Goal line dropout. Commentator's asking, do you go short? Do you go short? No. No. Yes, you go short. Because the Panthers will be in good field position at the end of the set anyway. And if you can get possession back, that'll be good. Because you've done too much defending because your sets are awful right now, Brisbane. So, yeah, go short. And they've gone short. Reynolds with the kick. It looks like it's just going to make it. Oh, my God. Herbie Farnworth has jumped up, batted the ball back. No one is there, and Mitch Kenny takes it and puts the ball down for a try. Oh my God. Actually, to be fair, he doesn't fully go back, he goes sideways to Capewell, but the bounce goes backwards. So, right, fair enough, kind of, but oh my God. Oh, damn. That's not good. That's not good. Thing is, I need my boys to get these tries. I'm trying to win this bet. Mitch Kenny is not one of them. Andrew John's talking about missed assignments there on the short dropout. Reynolds not happy at all with that. It's the fault of Brisbane right now. Well, there's talking about Nathan Cleary being a little bit banged up right now. They do have Jack Cogger on the bench. And if Cleary goes off, this can allow the Broncos back in. To be fair, if you've got a 6-point lead, which they now have after Crichton's just kicked that, I'd say take Cleary off. It's 19 minutes played. Take Cleary off for maybe 10 minutes. Put Cogger on in his place and just kind of see how he's feeling. Don't aggravate it. Don't overdo it. That's what I'd say. Excuse me. So, Broncos going to kick off. 19 minutes played. It's with Luai. He's going to give this off to Fisher Harris. And he's going to lead with a shoulder straight into Thomas Flegler. Carrigan's there to follow. Mitch Kenny at dummy half. Off to Liotta. He's going to get brought down on his own 20. Spread right to Martin. He's going to carry that to about the 25. 27 maybe. Plays the ball. They go short side again. It's with Tango. Over the 40 now for the Panthers. Fourth tackle. They go towards the middle. To Yo. He's going to carry this up to about 47 metres. So we're clearing now. He's going to kick towards the back left side. Towards Cobbo. Scans the field. And he's going to run this in up to about the 20. Just in front. Sorry about the yawning. Will I speak too much? I start yawning. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah. It would help if I actually did this. Jesus Christ. I forgot about like the one thing that I'm supposed to do, which is update. I apologise. Walters with another 40-20 attempt. It's just short. That is kept in though from Taruva. Nearly went out, but he didn't need to dive for that. I don't know what he's doing. Edwards finds a little bit of space. I apologise about that. It's kind of all over the place there. I do apologise. Taruva with a carry over the 40. Crichton takes that over the halfway line now. Panthers going to be in good territory at the end of this set. They go short side to Fisher Harris. Takes it over the 40 now. About 35 metres out for the Broncos. The Panthers, sorry, in the Broncos territory. Mitch Kenny at dummy half. Spreads right to Yo. To Cleary. Cuts back to the left. Gives it off to Mitch Kenny. Gets a bit of space. And he's lost the ball. Broncos are going to get possession. That's big for them. 62% possession for the Panthers. Knock on from Mitch Kenny there. Gives the Broncos a little bit of a chance to regroup and go again. Not bad field position as well. They'll be starting from their own 20. That's going to be HIA. Is this Thomas Flegler, possibly? Or is it someone else? It's going to be a HIA for Thomas Flegler. He's going to have to go off. But who are they going to bring on? Piacora, maybe? He's also after the Dolphins as well. Flegler, forgot about that. Right. Is that Palacia? I think that's Palacia that's come in place of Thomas Flegler. So from the scrum, they go right to Herbie Farnworth. Walters at dummy half. Off to Palacia. Broncos now about to cross the 40. It's with Carrigan. Shifts left to Mam. To Carrigan. Not Carrigan, sorry. Capewell. Goes over the 40. About 45 out now from their own try line. 23 minutes played. Third tackle. So Payne Haas crosses over the halfway line now. Good meters again. Broncos should cross the 40 now, and they do. It's with Carrigan. Offloads it to Walters. Good work there. That's a dangerous pass. It's with Capewell. Offloads it. They're going backwards. Broncos all over the place right now. Mam tries to shift away. He's shifting with it. They cross over the 40. Broncos, last tackle. They can get a good kick in here, really pin them back. Reynolds with the ball. Kicks towards the back right corner. It's not an amazing kick. Oh, that could have been tricky, that. Cobbo was claiming that, I think it's touched Penrith player. Let's have a look. Does the ball touch Taruva? It doesn't. Was he take out? It could be a penalty. That's what the clip. Oof. Capewell round the head of Toto there. The cap comes off. Tango with a carry over their own 20. 24.5 minutes played. Mitch Kenny goes left to Taruva. He's going to run it into the middle to about his own 30. Mitch Kenny dummy half goes middle to Liotta. He's going to smash into Walters. And they're going to hit the 40. A few extra meters as well. Fourth tackle, they shift left. It's with Fisher Harris. On the halfway line now for the Panthers. They're going to shift into the middle with Nathan Cleary. He's going to bomb this one into the air. Matt Burton style. There's a lot of height and swirl on that. Taken very well by Arthurs. Very, very well. Gets some good meters as well. 25 minutes played. Mam at dummy half. Gives that to Staggs. He's going to run that one in. About 25 meters out. Sorry, 35 meters out. Broncos. Oh my God. He's broken through. Palicia's broken through. But he's brought down. Brisbane about 35 metres out now. Third tackle. They're rolling. They go left. Walsh just gets the ball off. Backwards to Cobbo. He juggles. And it's called forward late. Oh no, Reynolds is down. Oh no. Oh no. It's all kicking off. Oh no. Oh no. It's Jesse Arthurs, my bad, it wasn't Palacia. Arthurs breaks through, gets brought down. It's with Reynolds. Oh, that's not good for Reynolds. Oh dear. Oh. Just take Reynolds off. Take him off and do whatever you can behind the scenes. Painkillers, whatever you need. You need to wrap that thing up. Whatever you need to do, just get him off and sort out what you need to do. Don't aggravate it. Just take him off. I know it's a grand final, but he's too proud to go off. He's going to play with an injury. He's going to pull up in about 2 minutes' time, wanting to go off or needing to go off. Anyway, after all that, just under 25 minutes played, scrum for Penrith. They go right to Tango. Penrith about to cross over their own 40 with Smith. Penrith about to go over their own halfway line. Jesus Christ, what am I saying? The halfway lines with Crichton down the left-hand side, firmly into Broncos territory now. They shift right. It's with Edwards on the 30, goes back to Tango. And he's brought down about 27 metres out from the Broncos try line. Fourth tackle. 25 and a half play. Toto at dummy half. Tio through the middle. Crosses over the 20. Reynolds is still going for now. Hopefully he's good to go. Kenny shifts left to Cleary. It's with Luai. Jinks back to the right. Looks for some space. And that's going to be last tackle and a turnover. So, Broncos, with possession, about 5 metres out from their own line. Cobbo's going to run this one in. Crosses over his 10. Walsh at dummy half to Staggs. Bulldozing hit there from Staggs. Walters to Palacia. Crosses over the 20 now. With Walters, shifts left to Mam. He's going to run at the line over his own 30. It's with Carrigan. Crosses over the 40 now. He's at about the 40. It's to Reynolds. He's going to kick from behind the 40. 40-20 attempt. Dylan Edwards is there though. So he's going to recover that over his own 30. And the Panthers will be in good field position at the end of this one. Taruva's going to... Oh! Nearly a flip there. Nearly a flip. Could have been. Could have been bad on Taruva. Toto's going to carry this just in front of the halfway line now. Mitch Kenny at dummy half. Goes left to Edwards. He's going to carry it in. Makes good meters there. Onto the Broncos 40. They shift left. It's with Cleary. To Luai. Crichton. Runs at the line about 22 metres out now. Fourth tackle. Fifth tackle, sorry. They're going to go to Cleary. No, they're not. They're going to go short side. They're going to have to offload this. It's all over the place. Kenny's going to kick the ball through. Walsh is going to get it. He's going to try and sprint to the left-hand side of the field. Try and find a gap. He's going to get hit in the head. He's going to get pushed into the in-goal area. Yes, he is. That's good defence there from the Panthers. Maybe a high tackle in there somewhere. Swinging arm to the head of Walsh, possibly. Panthers are still like quite sluggish in this. Like the Broncos, they've not been able to really put much pressure on. As far as I can tell, or from what I remember, they've had one genuine attacking play. Like in front of the line. Like proper attacking play. Short dropout attempt is a failure from Reynolds. What are they doing? 28.5 minutes now. So, Stephen Crichton's going to go for 2 here. Going to make it 8-0, most likely. Just going to run the clock down as much as possible as well. That's going to be Cleary with this kick. Right in front of the sticks. Again, I apologise. Nathan Cleary with the kick. 29.5 minutes played, and that is through. That is going to be... $8-0 Panthers. Just under 30 minutes played, about to cross the 30-minute mark. It's not been a very clean game from either team. Now, the Panthers have had really good field position. Some of it is down to the Broncos messing up. But the Panthers, like with possession, have got some really good meters. And they've earned the field position, but I don't know, they've looked really sloppy when trying to move the ball. But, you know, fair play to the Broncos for, you know, disrupting them when they do. Anyway, it's with Smith. They cross to just in front of their own 30. Yo in the middle with the carry now. Looks to offload, but he's brought down just in front of his own 40. Kenny at dummy half. Goes left to Edwards. Puts his head down and runs. He's at the halfway line now. Fifth tackle. 31 minutes played. Cleary hits the ball high and long. But Arthurs is right underneath that one for an easy take. And he's going to hit his own 20. Need some water. Farnworth now. Broncos cross over their own 30. It's with Carrigan, Reynolds, Walsh. They're shifting. It's with Staggs. He's going to get brought down. Fourth tackle. 31.5 minutes played. Ball's with Reynolds on their own 40. To Palacia, to Haas. He's going to have another carry. Good meters again. Over the halfway line now. A kick from Reynolds goes straight into the hands of Edwards on the short side. He's going to nearly break through the line. He does actually. But is brought down soon after. He's in the middle with Taruva now. Shifting right from Cleary to Tango. He's going to have a go at the line. Herbie Farnworth gets him down with Arthurs. Cleary at dummy half to Toto. Looks like Flegler's passed his HIA, so he's going to be able to return. That's good for them. About 35 metres out now. They shift short side to Cleary, to Luai. Still not too much going on for the Panthers right now. Just under 30 minutes played. Last tackle, Cleary is going to kick this low into the middle. Mam is going to recover this one, just in front of his own, in front of the sticks. And he's going to get brought down about 5 metres out from his own try line. That's more like 7 or 8, my bad. Arthur's with the carry, over the 10. Cobbo with the carry, over the 20. Jesus, I apologise. Palacia with a carry. Over their own 30. It's about the 34. The shift left to Carrigan. To Mam. A lot of pressure on him. It's with Walsh. Plenty of space. He shifts far left to Arthurs. But that's a big tackle from Toto. Walsh at dummy half. He's going to kick from short side. It's high and long. Should be an easy take for Edwards. And it is. Crosses his own 20. Own 30. Hits Mam. Nearly up to the 40. But the Broncos, their sets have been awful. But the Panthers, like, really good field position, but they're just not, like, the way they're spreading the ball is just not smooth at all. They look a little bit lost when trying to, like, go at the Broncos. Like, in open play, their field position, their ability to get easy meters is just insane. The Broncos let them have easy meters, but honestly, the Panthers need to smooth up their attacks here because they're not actually free-flowing that much. A little bit too chaotic for me. I know they've got guys that can really deal with it, like Luai, for example, is great off the cuff, but it's, I don't know, the Panthers aren't quite flowing. They're going to shift right to Cleary, about 10 metres out. Last tackles with Edwards. Offloads to Toto, but that's going to go out, is it? Recovers. And it's going to get brought down by Herbie Farnworth. Just under 35 minutes played now. Arthurs at dummy half sees a gap. Gets to his own 40. That's a good scoot there from Arthurs. Broncos could finish this set out nice and strong, hopefully. Ricky with a carry over the halfway line now. Broncos are looking up for it now. Palacia with a carry into the Panthers territory. Flegler shifts right to Reynolds. Off to Walsh. He's going to get hit by Kenny. About 31 metres out now. Smoothly shifts left to Flegler. Hits the 20. Last tackle. 35.5 minutes played. Last tackle. Here we go. This is probably going to go... I was going to say right, but it's going to go left. It's going to go... Mama's going to dink this through. Pressure on Edwards. Takes it down. Just get him tackled. What are you doing? And they're going to play the ball now. The Panthers. Toto's going to carry this over his 10. Hit Flegler. And him and Carrigan are going to bring them down about 15 metres out from their own try line. He's going to play the ball. Mitch Kenny's there. To Taruva. Into the middle. He's going to cross over the 20. See, this is where the Panthers kill the Broncos. Because even they start the set from behind their own 10. And a few tackles later, they're nearly at the halfway line. They cross over the 40 now. This is not good from the Broncos. They need to slow this down. 36 minutes played. Last tackle. Kick from Cleary. It should be an easy one for Arthurs. Plenty of time. He takes it onto his 10. He's going to cross his 20. And hit Isaac Tango and Liam Martin. Ezra Mam at dummy half. Goes to Herbie Farnworth. Crosses the 30. To about the 35. There's a penalty for the Broncos. So here we go. Right. Can the Broncos finish off this half with a try? Just one. 37 minutes played in this game. They have a penalty. Edwards is going to kick. Did I say Edwards? Reynolds. Jesus. Oh, Lee Breer's on screen. The Warrington Wolves legend. What a guy. Audio's messed up for me right now. Damn. Herbie Farnworth is going to tap. Give that to Palacia. Broncos now firmly into the Panthers territory. Firmly. Smoothie at dummy half. Goes right to Carrigan. Thinks of propping it up to Flegler, but doesn't do so. So the Broncos might spread left. They are. Smoothie to Flegler. To Palacia. Walsh moves over to the right-hand side. There could be a spread here. So they're going to go left. No, they're going to go right. Flegler. Walsh. Props it up to Ricky. 4 metres out now for the Broncos. 4 metres out to Carrigan. Goes back to the right. It gives it off to Walsh. Left to Reynolds. He's going to run with it. He's going to give it to Farnworth. He's stepping. Sees some space. He's going to get brought down about 8 metres out. Last tackle now. 38 minutes played. Smoothie. Straight to Flegler. He's going to crash over. That might be a try. I think he's got it. I think Flegler's got it. He has. There we go. There we go. Thomas Flegler. With a try. That is huge. That is absolutely massive. I'm still waiting on Toto, Cobbo and Walsh to score tries here. But to be fair, this is how it might be for a lot of it. Because both teams, they're not flowing with the ball that well. So, like, I've got Toto, I've got Cobbo, I've got Walsh to score. Right now, I'm thinking Walsh is most likely to score because he's going to, like, pop up somewhere. Because both these teams, they're not spreading the ball well enough for me, personally. So, it's going to be those kind of tries where they crash over in the middle. So, the wingers might not be getting many opportunities in this game. But it's a bold move, though. Last tackle, trying to crash over. Worst case scenario, they just turn over the ball about a metre out and then try and pin them back. But the Broncos really were not in this game at all. And they finally got some momentum. And looking like they can make it happen. So, but their completion rate is garbage right now. They've got to turn this around. Reynolds right in front of the posts. Should get this one. And does. So, that is going to be Panthers 8, Broncos 6. With about 13 seconds to go in this first half. Well, they've just added an extra second onto the clock. Sorry, 14 seconds to go. So we'll probably get 2 plays out of the Broncos here. They might spread from the off. Or they might just take a tackle and then spread the ball. Maybe set up with the first one. I think the Broncos have a chance here just to go at the Panthers. They might just play it safe and just say, right, we'll just go in. Right, 10 seconds to go. I think they're going to run one in and then maybe spread it, or are they just going to let it go? We'll see. 4 seconds to go. Carrigan's going to run it in, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So let's pop this up there. Half time. 8-6. Again, as I've said, the Broncos just giving the Panthers a lot of really easy field position. Like, early on in this first half, they had too many mistakes, allowing the Panthers just to start their sets in good field position. But the Panthers weren't really spreading the ball very well. So, they weren't finishing. But the Broncos get a penalty, get a bit of momentum, and finally get some points on the board. Right, so the Broncos are back in this game. It was a decent half of, like, chaotic rugby. That was a decent half. In terms of quality, it's been lacking a little bit. Both teams are a bit shaky. So let's have a look. 7 votes so far. 14% say the Panthers. 86% say the Broncos. So far, my bet's not looking good at all. In the 4 sections that I've got, only one of them is looking likely so far, which is neither team to score 3 unanswered tries. So far, the Panthers got 1. That was shut down by the Broncos, so I don't want the Broncos getting 2 in a row. So I just need a Walsh try, then a Toto try, then a Cobbo try, and that's the bet. Done. Nothing else after that. And the bet's done. And that's 600 quid. I had high expectations for this game. And if I'm honest, it's not really lived up to it so far. If I'm honest. But it's been 1 half, so we've got a whole other half to go in about 12 minutes' time. So I'm going to yawn again. I haven't slept yet. It's 10:23 a.m. for me here in England. And I haven't slept. I've actually been out to a bar last night with some mates. Drank a bit too much. I'm a bit groggy. That's why I sound flat. But another thing as well is, like, when I talk a lot, I want to yawn. And you guys might want to as well if I sound as boring as hell right now, but yeah, it's bad. I don't know what it is. There's probably some medical. I'm going to look it up. It's probably some kind of medical thing. I keep wanting to yawn when I talk. It might just be a normal thing, I don't know. Excessive yawning may mean that you are tired, drowsy, or fatigued. However, it can also be a sign of a medical condition such as sleep apnea, narcolepsy, or a reaction to a medication. Who knows? How do I stop yawning when I talk? Take a few deep breaths through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep your environment cool. I've got a fan right there, but I don't want it to be noisy for the microphone. For me right now, I would say the Panthers still look the more efficient team right now, but the Broncos are just like, they're hanging in there. So as I've said, like, the field position is good for the Panthers, but they're just not finishing. But that's a huge try for the Broncos at the end there. Reynolds has been a little bit off. I'd say there's a couple of times they've tried to spread the ball with Walsh, and he looks like he can maybe find a little bit of space, get into those gaps. But Panthers are doing pretty well to shut it down. But the thing is, for the Broncos, like, they barely had any decent field position. It's maybe the third time they were like right down in that area, and they made it happen. So I guess their conversion rate is technically better than the Panthers, because they've had plenty of ball in front of the Broncos try line, and they've just barely done anything. Reynolds giving a team talk right now. Sometimes it's better just to let the players do the talking. There's only so much you can say as a coach. There's maybe like, I've seen a bunch of coaches say that there's maybe only 2 or 3 things that players remember. Speaking to Scottie Pippen right now. I've never really seen him play. I mean, I never watched back then, but like, I always heard about Pippen, but like, I never like seen clips or anything. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm trying not to yawn. But no one's here, so that's alright. Time to cry. just going to say, Taruva came up on screen then. Just going to say, very solid season from Taruva. He's really sure at the back. I was first introduced to him during the Rugby League World Cup last year for Fiji. Wait, was it Fiji? It was Fiji. He played fullback. I thought he was excellent. Absolutely excellent. That Fiji team has some decent players in there. It wasn't great, but was one of the better teams in there. Taruva was a bright spark for Fiji. He was a top player. Started getting regular game time for the Panthers. I think he played at fullback a little bit in place of Edwards being... Was Edwards injured a little bit at one point? It might have been. But most of his game time has been on the wing. He's absolutely excelled. Extremely reliable. Very hard-working. From what I can tell as well so far, he's been solid defensively as well. So, yeah. Props to Taruva. Very solid World Cup campaign last year and, has looked very good. I'll tell you what though, the Dolphins have got themselves a good one in Farnworth and Flegler next year as well, so he'll definitely add a lot of spice, shall we say, to that Dolphins team. That is disappointing though with the Dolphins. Like that's really disappointing. Like to start the season like that, and they could have really competed for a top 8 spot. Like genuinely, the Dolphins really could have competed for it, but as soon as those injuries started creeping in, especially to Tabai Fidel being unavailable due to state of origin, and then Jeremy Marshall-King, who's been massive for the Dolphins, it just the depth in the squad it didn't help. But I mean, there's a few teams I've talked about throughout the season that really could have competed for a top 8 spot. So, the Dolphins early on looked like they could have at least competed. The Titans looked a lot better. The Knights, before they went on the win streak, they were a little bit 50-50. The Roosters were kind of the same, although it started out much, much worse. Who else? Who am I missing out now? I swear I'm forgetting somebody, but yeah, I think the Titans really let themselves down. They did have a couple injuries here and there. The back end of the season did not go well injury-wise, but we'll see. The Titans on paper for me have the squad isn't bad for the Titans. It's not bad. I just feel I like Kieran Foran a little bit, not much. I don't trust him that much, if I'm honest. But he does add a bit of stability. I'd say with the Titans, they could be a little bit similar to the Knights in that Hastings and Gamble, they're not world beaters at 6 and 7, but they've got a world beater in Ponga at 1. So personally what I prefer is what to start, Brimson or Campbell. I like both. But for me, with the Titans could look similar to the Knights in that they have, if they can find the right balance, whether they choose Brimson, Boyd or Foran in the 6 and 7 role, whoever they go with, and then Campbell is probably the guy at number 1 that can be that Kalen Ponga, Reece Walsh kind of guy at the back, making those dangerous runs. So the Titans, spine-wise, could be in a good position. And they've got a few key players, especially in the forwards as well. And Carm Pereira, I love Carm Pereira. Extremely skillful. If anyone remembers, there was a try early on that he scored early on in the season. It wasn't round 1, was it? It was early on in the season. He was stopped dead close to the sideline. I can't remember who it was against. He just jinked and went, and he was gone, and he scored a try. It was a beauty. And that caught my attention straight away. So, but yeah, Khan Pereira. What a grand final. Yeah, it's been less than what I expected. Quality-wise, has been off, I would say. And to repeat myself again, Panthers doing well, getting good field position, but they're just not. Their effectiveness in front of the try line is not. It's not good enough, personally. But I'm looking forward to this second half because it's a game now. I was worried for the Broncos for a little while. Like, I was really worried because even though it was only an 8-point gap, I was kind of struggling to see them putting points on the board. So here we go. We're underway. Let's get rid of this now because it is no longer half time. Okay, so Broncos have possession now on their own 10-metre line. Smoothie's going to play the ball. Ricky's going to run that in. Panthers going to push him back, though. Good work there to start the set. Defensively. Into the middle. Thomas Flegler. Runs that one in. Cross to the 20. Cross to the 30. What a run by Thomas Flegler. That's solid. Absolutely solid. Cross the 30. With Carrigan. Looks across the 40. And he does. This is a good start from the Broncos. Good start. First set. Good statement. Palacia. Across the halfway line. 1 minute into the second half. Smoothie's going to go short side. Walsh is going to kick this high and long. That's going to go into the in-goal area. Edwards going to tap on the 20. Come on, Reese. What are you doing? What are you doing? Taruva. Solid 10-metre run. There we go. He's Taruva. Underrated player. Underrated. Loved him for Fiji last year. Very underrated. Mitch Kenny now at the play of the ball. Smith is going to run this just onto the halfway line now for the Panthers. Kenny at dummy half is going to go right to Yo. To Linyu. Gets a good 13 metres off that play. They're going to go, oh, that's a forward pass. Balls with Liam Martin. Back to Yo. He's going to look at the line. He's going to run this one in. And the Panthers are going to be on the fourth tackle now, about 23 metres out now. They go short side. Cleary's going to kick on fourth tackle. Walsh is up. Takes it down. Oof. That's a dodgy landing there from Walsh. He's not landed well there. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Hopefully there's nothing too bad. I'm hoping it's just like the wind's been taken out of him. But that's a proper whack onto his back there. Yeah, he's just a bit winded. That's alright. He plays the ball. And that's going to be Arthurs with a run. Broncos still behind their own 10 right now. 42.5 minutes played in this game. Flegler with a solid run there onto the 20. Smoothie at dummy half. It's going to go to Palacia. He's had a good few runs so far, Palacia. He's not been on that long, but he's had a good few runs so far. It's with Carrigan in the middle. He's going to run this one in. About 35 metres up the pitch now for the Broncos. Reynolds is going to kick behind the 40, but this is going to go straight into the hands of Edwards. That is not an effective kick at all. That is straight out of the... I'm not going to say it. I'm actually not going to say it. Right, Cleary with the ball. It's with Toto. Sorry, it's like an inside, not joke, but I can't say it. Right. Ball's with Cleary now. With Taruva. Over the halfway line now for the Panthers. And onto the Brisbane 40. Taruva plays the ball. Kenny's there. To Yo. Inside to Smith. 30 metres out now for the Panthers. Kenny goes into the middle with Yo. Spreads right to Cleary. Chips over. He's going to chase it. Capewell looks to escort a little bit, but he's going to get away with it because the ball's going to go out. Walsh collects the ball, and it's going to be a tap on the 20. Nearly 4 minutes played in this second half. It's a tap from Arthurs, and Cobbo's going to take this up to about the 30. Smoothie at dummy half to Farnworth. Almost at the 40. Palacia with another carry. Smoothie at dummy half. Short side to Mam. Takes on the line. He's through. Mam's through. He's round Edwards. Is he? Mam with a try. Oh my God. What a run from Ezra Mam. Oh my God. That is going to be 10-8 to the Broncos out of absolutely nowhere. Ezra Mam takes on Smith, gets between Smith and Tango, and is too quick for Dylan Edwards. But for my bet, the Panthers need to score next. Or if there's another try, it needs to be the Panthers. Brian Toto, more specifically, would be extremely helpful. Ezra Mam, he's been quiet today. He's been quiet. He's not had much of the ball. But he's made it happen. There wasn't really much... There wasn't much going on there. A little bit out of nowhere. Gets around the outside of Smith. Tango unable to make the tackle. But Ezra Mam has been solid. I didn't know what was going to happen with him last season because I quite liked Tyson Gamble. I think he's a decent player. He's not like a world beater, but I think Tyson Gamble is the type of player that fits into... He can fit into any team in the NRL. He'll just slot right in. Like, you could have a superstar at fullback, or at 7, or at 9, somewhere in the spine. And Tyson Gamble fits in nicely as a good balance for all teams in NRL. Well kicked by Reynolds there. But, as I was saying, Ezra Mam got his opportunity because Reynolds was injured. And then Gamble was injured, so he got to partner with Reynolds when he came back. And put in some solid performances. Really, really solid performances. So that's going to be Panthers 8, Broncos 12. 6 minutes played in this second half. Right. I'm going to need the Panthers to score a try next, and it needs to be Toto. But we'll see. We will see. The Broncos are up right now. Right, okay. So, Fittler with a carry. Broncos now crossing their own 30 with Carrigan. About 35 metres from their own line. Smoothie inside to Palacia to Mam. Walsh has found some space. Herbie Farnworth takes that over the halfway line now. Smoothie at dummy half. He's going to go into the middle. Reynolds with a massive kick into the air. Jeez. Edwards underneath it. Takes it well. He's jinking. Jinking? Is that the word? I think so. Flegler takes him down. Taruva with a carry. Solid carry again. Toto with a carry. Over the 40 now. Panthers should cross the halfway line. Third tackle. 7 minutes played now in this second half. Tango takes it over the halfway line. Fourth tackle. Isaiah into the Broncos territory now. 40 metres out. Cleary hits that one high to the back left. Cobbo's underneath it. He's up in the air and takes it nicely. penalty for a high shot, are we saying? Or offside? Offside from Smith. So Reynolds is going to kick this into touch from his own 20. And they're going to start a new set on about their own 40. So Broncos could be in some solid territory at the end of this set. Reynolds to Palacia. He's going to run it into the middle. About 45 metres up the pitch now. A wink of the eye there from Ezra Mam. They're cooking. Something is cooking. It's in the works. Carrigan with a carry into Panthers territory now. About to cross the Panthers 40. They do. Staggs takes it over. Close to the 30. It's a good carry there. Nearly 9 minutes played. Third tackle. Into the middle to Reynolds. Goes left to Mam. To Walsh. To Farnworth. Little bit of space. Doesn't quite break through. Toto brings him down. But it's with Walsh. Now Flegler in towards the middle. Nearly breaks through. Is he going to get this offload off? He does. Capewell into the middle to Reynolds. Is he going to go off to Walsh? That would have been nice if he did for a try. Actually, no. I can't have the Broncos score a try next. It's with Mam. Oh, Ricky is taken down. And that is last tackle. That's going to be a turnover. Creighton's going to play the ball. Sorensen off to Taruva. It's brought down quickly. Panthers on their own 10. It's with Edwards now. He's going to carry it to the 20. Tango with a carry as well. Potentially a loose carry, but no, I think he's got it. He's all good. Now Martin. Good push back there from Capewell and Flegler. Really good work. Really good. Martin plays the ball. It's with Kenny. Cleary's going to go for a 40-20 attempt here. It's not going to make it. Cobbo's easily going to get to that one. So, Cobbo with the ball. He's going to hit the 30. 50 minutes played in this game. Reynolds at dummy half. Off to Arthurs. He's going to carry this to the 40. Inside to Farnworth. He's going to put in a couple of steps. 45 metres out now. Across the halfway line. Ricky takes it to the 40. Smoothie at dummy half. It's with Reynolds. Capewell. Last tackle now. There's going to be a kick to a corner most likely. It's with Reynolds. Straight up into the middle. Edwards underneath it. Takes it cleanly. But Haas takes him down straight away. Kobe Hetherington is on as well. Toto with a carry. Panthers about 15 metres out from their own line now. Broncos are really on top at this point. Panthers still getting decent field position. Effective carries. But Broncos shutting it down overall. Is that Cogger? Cogger is on also. It's with Smith. Cogger was at Huddersfield. Was he? Was Jack Cogger at Huddersfield? Was he? Because I checked it. It didn't say he played... I need to check the Huddersfield website. I don't remember Cogger playing for Huddersfield last season. I don't remember it at all. Anyway, I'll take the word for it. Ezra Mam is at the play of the ball. Broncos cross the halfway line. Capewell, he's found space. Taking down about 35 metres out. Broncos are picking this up. There is blood in the water and they can smell it. Payne Haas gets the offload to Palacia. Left to Mam. Sees a gap. Ezra Mam again. Ezra Mam has messed up my bet. And the Broncos. Yep, I'm not getting £600 today. Thank you, Brisbane. But I had Brisbane to win. So, I'll take that. Ezra Mam is turning it on in the second half. Offload from Payne Haas, gets to Palacia, straight to Mam. Goes past Yo. Poor effort from Isaiah Yo. Poor effort. Breaks through the line and there's absolutely nobody there. Yeah, poor effort from Yo. And who's that? Cleary. Doesn't make the tackle. I can understand with Cleary because, like, Mam's moving at some speed. Fends off Cleary. Can't quite get the legs, but that from Yo? From Isaiah Yo, that is poor. That is low effort from him, of all people. That is low effort. Unacceptable. But good work from Ezra Mam. Really good work this half. And that is my bet lost. Yippee. It's alright. It's only a tenner. It's all good. So, right now, Panthers 8, Broncos 16. This should be... you'd expect Reynolds to convert this one. It's a slightly tricky one. It's not a gimme. And he clears it. So, that is going to be... Panthers 8, Broncos 18. Could we be looking at a 13 plus here? Maybe. The Panthers are not in this game right now. Not in this game at all. See, there have been a lot of conversations recently about Ezra Mam being like a 800k player. I think you pay him. I did make a video. It was my Rugby League Conversations video, and I was talking about Brisbane. And I said there was 5 players that you need to lock down for your team. I said it was Walsh. I know it was Walsh, Reynolds. I think I said Cobbo, Haas and Carrigan. But you've got to lock down Ezra Mam. You've got to. I'd say if you can get away with not paying Ezra Mam what he's fully worth yet, Walsh finds some space. Oh my god. Ezra Mam's about to get a hat-trick. Oh my god. As I'm yapping, Ezra Mam. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, I was just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Ezra bloody Mam. Oh my god. As I was saying about Ezra Mam, as I was just saying, if the Broncos can get away with not paying Ezra Mam what he's fully worth until Reynolds has gone, then they can... I think the Broncos can still be somewhat competitive with Jock Madden. Somewhat competitive. What they might do, if the Titans don't know what to do with Brimson, the Broncos could look at Brimson as a possible number 7 option. Possibly. Maybe someone from Super League, possibly. But I think try not to pay Ezra Mam tons of money yet. Wait until Reynolds is gone. So basically say to Ezra Mam, can we renew a contract when the salary cap space, when the cap space clears up when Reynolds is gone, you can inherit a large chunk of that. That's what I'd say to Ezra Mam. We'd love to pay you now, but we also need longevity. And we can't get longevity and consistently competitive teams if we pay everybody that's worth a mil. Because there's at least 4 players on the Broncos that are worth a mil. That's Walsh. Mam is approaching that. And I'm not just saying that because it's a hat-trick in the grand final, but he's getting there. Like, Mam is really getting there. It's early days. Like, it is early days, but if he has another season like he's just had, he's in that $1 million conversation. So Walsh definitely, Mam getting there. Reynolds is a $1 million dollar player, sorry, and Haas 100%. So yeah. Luai's on the bench. Has he been dropped or is he injured? I can't believe it. Oh, the kick as well. My bad. Oh dear. Isaiah Yeo with an injury. He's down. Hey, Adam Reynolds is grabbing onto Isaiah Yeo's shirt there. Can't be doing that. It's dangerous. Shoulder into Isaiah Yeo's head there. Not intentionally, of course. Just happened. HIA for Isaiah Yeo. 14 runs, 117 metres gained, 25 tackles. Solid day for Yeo. Aside from a tackle attempt on Ezra Mam a few moments ago. But solid effort. So, Broncos are running away from this. I, at this point, do not see the Panthers coming back in this game. I don't see it. They can maybe get one. Penalty for the Broncos. Jesus. Captain's challenge, finally. So Luai is injured then. Contested a strip. Sorry for yawning. I apologise. Somebody just voted that the Panthers are going to win. Just. I see ya. That's bold. Very bold at this stage. However, still 23 minutes to go. And to be fair, it's only 16 points. 3 tries are possible in that time. Absolutely. So, the Panthers could do it. They could, because of the Panthers. But the Broncos, after that really shaky first half, are looking really good right now. I actually wouldn't be that surprised if Ezra Mam got 4. I wouldn't be that surprised because he's finding it extremely easy right now. And there's no Isaiah Yeo as well to kind of toughen things up in the middle. So, they've still got Liam Martin on that edge though, so he can maybe look after it, but Mam's still running away with it at this point. So, Payne Haas. Now, we're back underway with rugby. Payne Haas, 20 metres out. Smoothie, a dummy half. Reynolds, back inside to Walsh. Sees a gap, offloads the ball, goes back to Haas. He's going to carry that 10 metres out, offloads it to Farnworth. Oh, tries to give that to Palacia. It's going to get collected by Crichton. Offloads it to Liotta. If only he was rapid, but he's not. Jack Coggers at the play the ball. Makes some good meters there. Panthers are going to cross over the halfway line now with Dylan Edwards. He's going to shift left. Get some more meters there. Into Broncos territory. About 38 meters out now. Clear with the ball. Switches back inside to Smith. 30 meters out now. It's with Cogger. With Cleary. Shifts right. It's with Tango. Takes on Herbie Farnworth. Knocks him over. Catewell brings him down with Ezra Mam. Toto at the play the ball. They're going to shift left. 60 minutes, or almost 60 minutes played in this game now. Crichton's going to chase the kick. Selwyn Cobbo. Nice collection in the air from Cobbo. Slow play the ball there, but Reynolds at dummy half. Gives that to Katoni Staggs. Got plenty of pressure on him. But slips down. Reynolds at dummy half. He's going to go short side to Cobbo. He's going to get swiped out from Taruba. Panthers, good start defensively in this set so far. They really need to pin the Broncos back. If they want to get anywhere, they need to have better defensive sets. Payne Haas with a carry. Crashes over the 30. So many post-contact meters again from Payne Haas. So long kick there from Reynolds. Not too effective. But it's a decent chase from the Broncos there. Toto's going to go to the left-hand side. Right, actually, he's in the middle of the park. Okay, 16-point gap. 60 minutes played. First tackle for the Panthers. Taruva with a carry over the 40. About 44 meters. It's with Edwards. Crosses over the halfway line now. Panthers are starting to show a little bit of life. They're moving a little bit quicker. It's with Liotta in the middle. Over the 40. Panthers in Broncos territory now. They shift right to Cleary. Switches back to Dylan Edwards. He goes left to Fisher Harris. To Cogger. To Garner. He's going to get brought down. Good jam in there from Selwyn Cobbo. And Adam Reynolds. Taruva. Dummy half. Cleary's going to kick this. Short side. Crichton's the only one chasing. Knocks over Cobbo, but Reece Walsh takes it cleanly. Broncos now. Cross their own 20. Selwyn Cobbo with a carry. 61.5 minutes played. Smoothie at dummy half. Farnworth with a carry. Oof. Nearly gets a shoulder to the face, but that looked fine from Fisher Harris. That's a big whack, though. That's a big whack. That's Pierre Cora with a carry. Carrigan now with the ball. Over the 40. Over the halfway line. Jesus, come on, Penrith. Like, I'm not willing on Penrith to win, but, like, I'm saying come on is, like, what are you doing? Last tackle. Reynolds with a kick. Easy for Edwards to collect. And he's going to go over his own 20. He's going to get taken down by Hetherington and Haas. They're going to both drag him back. Only by about a metre, though. Toto in the middle of the park. He's going to evade one. Brought down by 3. 62.5 minutes played in this game. Cleary to Tango. Mitch Kenny at dummy half. In the middle to Smith. Shifting left to Cogger. With Garner. And he's just going to fall on his backside. He gets back up, though he wasn't fully tackled. Panthers into Broncos territory. 4th tackle. They could end this set well here if they have a good kick and chase. It's with Cleary. Oh no, it's with Cogger, sorry. To Cleary. Cleary's broken through. Liotta's in support. Liotta? Moses Liotta. Here we go. We have a game. We have a game. Moses Liotta with a try. In support for Nathan Cleary. Breaking through the line. We have a game. Panthers 12, Broncos 24 as of right now. Easy kick to come. We've got a game. Nathan Cleary easily breaks through. As easy as Ezra Mam's been doing it so far. Liotta in support. Typically, you'd want someone like Dylan Edwards in support there. But plenty of space. And Liotta's quick enough to get that one over. We have a game, folks. Well, if the Panthers get one more, we definitely have a game. Well, this will be an easy one for Cleary. I might as well add the 2 points on now. Yeah, he's got it. Easy 2. Panthers 14, Broncos 24. 63 minutes and 50 seconds so far in this game. Okay. 63:50 on the clock. Broncos need to be careful that all that good work isn't undone, so they gotta keep working hard, keep getting that good field position, finish your sets well, start pinning them back. Awkward bounce for Cogger. That goes off to Fisher Harris. He's going to cross over his own 10. Kenny at dummy half. Garner with the carry. Over the 20. Plays the ball. It's with Liotta. He's going to hit the 30. Good meters here from the Panthers. It's with Cleary. 40-20 attempt. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. 40-20 from Nathan Cleary. Oh my God, this is getting spicy. It's getting there. Excellent kick from Nathan Cleary. Absolutely beautiful. Right, the Panthers now. With the ball, 5 meters out. Mitch Kenny at dummy half. It's with Smith, with Liotta. Still 5 meters out. It's with Cogger. Looks to go left. No. He just runs straight at the line. Nothing doing there. Kenny's going to go left with Cleary. He slips. He's going to be brought down. He plays the ball. Kenny takes on the line. Back to Cleary. To Garner. Sorry. With Crichton. Inside to Cleary. Gives it to Edwards. He's going to take on the line. Make some good meters. 5 meters out still. It's with Kenny to Liotta. Oh, he almost crashes over. That's the last tackle. Broncos held out there. Wasn't much going on for the attack there from the Panthers. Like, they were quick, but there was no... wasn't really focused on a specific area. It was just kind of just throwing the ball around, which they don't need to do yet. So, Broncos with possession. Arthurs crosses over the 20. About 25 metres out from their own line now, the Broncos. They're going to cross over their own 30 with Payne Haas. And he's going to get a few more metres in there as well, as he does. Walters at dummy half. Carrigan over the 40. Just in front of the halfway line now for the Broncos. And that's going to be a knock-on. Waiting to get a clarified call here. Panthers possession. Isaiah and Scott Sorensen both passed their HIAs, so they can return soon. If I was a Broncos fan, I'd be getting nervous now. I'd be getting very nervous. Especially if the Panthers score again. Nathan Cleary with the ball to the right-hand side with Toto. The Panthers now about 22 metres out. Second tackle, 67 minutes on the clock. With Cleary. Switches inside to Liotta. Panthers on the right-hand side of the field now. They shift left. It's with Cogger. Out the back to Cleary. Out the back to Crichton. It's 2-on-2. Takes on the line. Crichton's in. Oh my God, Crichton's in. Oh my God. Brisbane? Brisbane? What are you doing? Brisbane? Oh, damn. Two versus two on the outside. Crichton gets around the outside of Staggs. Hits Cobbo. Isn't tackled properly. The ball carrying arm is free. And then just gets it down. Easy one there for Crichton. To be fair, he makes it easy. You know, makes it look easy a lot of the time. Okay, now we have a game. Now we have a game. Right. So there's about to be 69 minutes on the clock. This is a huge kick. A huge kick for Nathan Cleary on the left-hand side. It's not right on the line, but it's close. Ball swings. Oh, he makes it. He bloody makes it. Oh my God. Oh, damn. Panthers 20, Broncos 24. Oh my God. Oh dear. Brisbane. Damn. So, it's about to be a kickoff. Again, I apologise for yawning. I haven't slept yet. I'm really sorry. It's 11:12 in the morning. I do apologise. I haven't slept yet, so... I think I've been up 24 hours, maybe. I've been up about 24 hours, roughly, so that's my bad. Liam Martin with a carry. Over the 30. 69.5 minutes played. Liam Martin maybe involved in a head knock there. Mitch Kenny claiming that Kate Wells thrown a shoulder into Liam Martin's head. Ooh. It does look like Kate Wells has kind of thrown a shoulder in there. There's a potential shout for a sin bin, but I wouldn't. I say it's not enough. It's not enough. Not quite. But it's with Smith now. About 45 metres up the field for the Panthers inside their own territory. Ball is going to go with Cleary on the last tackle. He's going to bomb that into the air like Matt Burton. Arthurs takes the ball just about. There's a little bobble there in his hands, but he gets it. Ezra Mam at dummy half. Goes short side to Farnworth. He switches back to the inside. He's elusive. He's going to play the ball. Walter's going to take that one. Gives it to Walsh. He's shaking. He's moving. He's grooving. Finds some space. Walsh is gone. He's gone. Walsh is gone. Oh my God. He's almost through. 35 metres out now, the Broncos. Flegler with the ball to Mam. Goes left to Capewell. He's going to get brought down. About 25 metres out now, the Broncos. Oh my God. The Broncos need one now. They need one. If they get one now and the kick, I can't see the Panthers coming back in. Well, I can't see it happening. But last tackle, that's a turnover. Fisher Harris is going to play the ball to Mitch Kenny. Broncos turning it around. Getting things in their favour now. But the Panthers, with possession, they're going to cross over their own 30 with Brian Toto. 71 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Isaiah with a carry. Just in front of his own 40. Mitch Kenny at dummy half. Goes left to Cogger. Out the back to Cleary. Takes on the line. Is brought down. They go inside to Cogger. Back left to Cleary. Out the back to Crichton. He's going to kick over the top. Doesn't really need to do that, but Taruva's chasing. Walsh is there. Oh, Thomas Flegler swinging. Thomas Flegler's coming in. Right. Basically, Reece Walsh collects the ball. He's down. I think the ref said he was down inside the in-goal area, I think. And there's like a late hit there from Crichton. Oh, well, a flop. It's not a hit, sorry. It's a flop, basically. Taruva goes in with his knees. So Walsh is grimacing at that first one, getting hit in the back or in the side by Taruva's knees. Then he's flopped on by Crichton. So that can't be fun. They've gone short every time so far on the dropouts, I think. On everyone. I think they've only had 2, I think. Could be wrong. Are they going to go short? Looks like it. No, they're going to go long. Oh! No, Nathan Cleary caught the ball out on the full. So that means a penalty. Oh, a challenge there from Adam Reynolds. So Nathan Cleary's foot is out and catches the ball, which makes it out on the full. Adam Reynolds is claiming that he was in the field of play, then stepped out. He stepped, then caught the ball. Awful challenge by Reynolds. Awful challenge. Panthers will have possession. 10 metres out. So tap from Coggett. Fisher-Harris runs this one in. Oh my God. Just don't let them score in the middle. That's what the Broncos don't need. If they're going to score, keep them as far out wide as possible and force Cleary to have to hit a perfect conversion. Oof. Good jam there from Staggs onto Cleary. That is nice. Forces the Panthers back. They're all the way back to the 30 now. Taruva plays the ball. It's Kenny at dummy half to Coggett. Looks to go left, but is brought down by Walters. 73 minutes on the clock. Just under 73. It's with Yo in the middle. Out the back to Cleary. Switch back from Garner. He's brought down. Kenny at dummy half. Goes left. It's with Cogger. Out the back to Cleary. Switches on to Sorensen. It's with Crichton. Kicks it to the corner. Cobbo's got the ball from the kick. It could be whoever scores next, if anyone scores next, is the winner. I can't see 2 more tries being scored here. I'd be surprised. There's not much time. 73.5 minutes on the clock, so Staggs is slow. Bit of a head knock. Is the referee going to stop the clock, or is it going to keep running? He has done. He has stopped it. Oof, a swinging arm there from Mitch Kenny. Nah, it's not too much in it, but it's not great. Right, Broncos. Second tackle. Walters to Haas from his own 20. Gets up to the 30, or just in front. Walters at dummy half to Carrigan. Carries over the 30. 74 minutes on the clock. Reynolds, kick behind the 40. Aims towards the 20, but Toto's placed himself neatly in the back there to receive that one. Don't even know what I was going to say then. My mind's all over the place on this game right now. Mouth's going dry. Cleary at dummy half gives that to... is that Smith? No, it's Garner. My bad. Out the back to Cogger. They shift left. Sorensen to Crichton. Panthers at the halfway line now. Third tackle. 74.5 minutes on the clock. It's with Linu in the middle. He's looking to play the ball quickly, but they slow him down. Mitch Kenny to Yo in the middle. Out the back to Cleary. And again to Edwards. To Garner. He's got Toto on his outside, but he makes some good meters. 10 meters out now for the Panthers. 75 minutes. Last tackle. They spread left. Cleary. A little kick over the top. Doesn't really go anywhere. It comes back to Cleary. Slips it out the back to Cogger. It's with Crichton. There's a few in front. Kicks that into the corner. Staggs is there, but that's going to be a goal line dropout. Ooh. That is going to be another dropout. Do you go short? Or do you force it long? I think you force it long this time. So the Broncos aren't in a position like they were in the first half where they weren't completing the sets. They were constantly being pushed back. Panthers were winning the field position battle. They don't need to go for a short one. They don't need to. Just get the ball as far away as possible. Reynolds goes for another one to the sideline. Taken on the full by Liam Martin. He crashes in. 20 metres out now. 6 again. Ball's with Linu in the middle of the park. He carries that to the 10. 76 minutes on the clock. Oh my God. Kenny goes right to Edwards. Goes back into the middle. He's shifting, looks for a gap. 5 metres out. They go left. Ooh, Fisher Harris is brought down about a metre out, 2 metres. They go left with Sorensen. He's going to get stopped by Ricky. Plays the ball again about 2 metres out. Mitch Kenny gonna go left to Cleary. He's found it. Oh my God, Cleary's in. Oh my God, Nathan Cleary may have just won them this grand final. Oh my God. Nathan Cleary may have just won this one. Wow. Nathan Cleary to give the Panthers a lead right in front of the post with 3.5 minutes to go. The Broncos have potentially just, well, they have so far choked this. It was 24-8 with 20 minutes to go. Yeah, commentators talking about Nathan Cleary's performance. It has been solid. And my footage is just going. Yep, my footage, the TV is just all over the place right now. Broncos fans not happy. Right, can we sort this out? Can we sort this out? Sort it out. I might not end up seeing the kick. There is a message on screen from Sky Sports. We're really sorry for this temporary fault. I have a white screen right now. There is 3 minutes to go in the grand final, and I cannot see the game. Are you having a laugh? Wow. I actually have no visuals of the game right now. I cannot see the game. I can't see it. Oh my God. I might have to get it on my phone. I might actually have to get it on my phone. Seriously. Right. No, we're back. We're back. Oh, he got it. He got it. 2 minutes to go. 78 minutes on the clock. Right. We're back. We're back. 20, 26, 24. Right. The ball is with the Panthers on their own 30. 78-30 on the clock. So Brisbane should get a set. As long as they don't do anything stupid, they should get a set. Isaiah takes it to just in front of the halfway line now. 1:15 to go in this game. Dylan Edwards with a carry. It's going to be last tackle. 1 minute to go. Is Cleary going to go for a drop goal? No, he's going to chip that to the back right. Arthur's underneath it. Here we go. 1 minute to go. This is going to be the last set. Ezra Mam to Herbie Farnworth. You have got to feel for the Broncos. To be fair, they let it slip. It is on them. They were like the last 20 minutes. Panthers have stepped up, but they've allowed the Panthers back into it. I don't know if I'm behind anyone else. I think I'm up to date, but 30 seconds left for me. Reynolds to Walsh. Trying to break through, looks to offload, and that is going to be the game. That is offloaded to Sorensen. Oh. That's going to be it. Oh. Edwards with a carry. 10 seconds to go. Edwards plays the ball. Wasting time. It's with Mitch Kenny. He's going to get tackled. I'm surprised Flegler didn't just swing his arm there. And there you go. The Panthers have bloody done it. How the hell did they do that? How on earth? Would like to have seen a new winner. Yeah, same. I backed the Broncos to win. 22-18 was my prediction for the Broncos. Ezra Mam goes over for his hat-trick, and like that looks like it's it. The Panthers are nowhere to be seen. That last 20 minutes was a masterclass from the Panthers. The last 15 specifically on Nathan Cleary. Jesus Christ. Right, final poll, 19 votes. 26% said the Panthers, 74% said the Broncos. I was part of that 74. I didn't vote in the poll, but I went with the Broncos to win. Damn. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Jesus. That's finals experience for it. Yeah, true. True. Very true. I would say that even though, like, the Panthers, they looked out of it, like, they didn't look like they didn't look like they were in the game when it was 24-8, but they also didn't seem unfazed by it at the same time. Like, they just kind of stuck with it, chipped away. I mean, I thought there were plenty of leaders in that Broncos team. I feel bad for Reynolds as well, because I feel bad for Lee Briz as well, personally, because I'm a Warrington Wolves fan, so I would have liked the Broncos to win that for Briz. That would have been nice, but he's done well as the attacking coach for the Broncos. He's done a fantastic job there, so I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him. What? Jeez. Embrace there from Nathan and Ivan Cleary. That's in the Broncos. Oh yeah. Oh, they'll be back. Absolutely. I mean, like, Walsh Wasn't there question marks over whether he's going to stay? Something like that. But electric performance all season from him. Keeps that up, they're going to be in it. Same with Mam. Brilliant season from Mam. Reynolds, if he can have a full season of just being healthy constantly, that'd be brilliant. And Walters is I think the cheapest option in the spine. But if they can keep this team, well, they're going to lose Flegler, so it depends who they start, and they're going to lose Herbie Farnworth. So either they maybe move Arthurs into the centres and then Oates will start. I was thinking they could potentially look at someone like Justin Olam, because there was question marks over whether he was actually going to get game time at Melbourne Storm. So I was thinking, well, maybe Justin Olam would be a good option. It's similar to Katoni Staggs, so it's like having two of them on either side. But Farnworth will be a big miss, but they've still got plenty of quality players in there. Speculation was around Haas, I think. Oh yeah, it was around Haas for a while, but I'm sure he signed an extension a few weeks back until 2026. But yeah, there was definitely speculation around Walsh, but I'm pretty sure he'll be there next year. How do they do it, man? How do they do it? Fair play, man. Fair play. Broncos have a young gun centre from New Zealand called... Oh, Mariner. Mariner, yeah. Some of the guys that are in the background a bit, like my knowledge on those guys, is a little bit lacking on the background guys. But yeah, Mariner. I think I've seen him a couple times. Yeah, that's fair. Imagine having to, as Adam Reynolds right now, having to speak on a microphone where everyone in the stadium can hear you after that game. Imagine having to do that. Mate, he's gutted. You could just see it on his face. I mean, no surprise, obviously. Jeez. I keep saying jeez. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, the Broncos will be back. For sure. I'd like to see the Cowboys bounce back with the squad that they've got. I'm not sure what's going to happen with them, only with Clifford and Townsend. I don't know if Townsend's going to move on, or like for Clifford to start, or if Clifford's going to be like that kind of Jack Cogger type player where he'll just be the utility on the bench and we'll fill in where needed, maybe. I wonder what the Knights can do next year. That'd be interesting. The Knights... They'll have Ponga and Gamble again. Will they have Gamble again? And Hastings? But they'll have Will Price next year as well, and Kai Pearce-Paul. I'm not on the Kai Pearce-Paul hype train, personally. I think he's decent, but nothing crazy. But Will Price, I'm on the hype train for Will Price. I think he'll be... Oh, it's... Wait. Did I just mix up my teams then? Yeah, the Knights. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I've been up for well over 24 hours at this point. Yeah, the Knights could be interesting. Hope the Warriors can keep up their good form. Yeah, I hope so too. Especially from where they were and all the stuff they had to deal with during COVID. Finally getting a home base and playing as well as they did. It was really unfortunate for Metcalf to get that injury. If he can have a healthy season next year as well, that'd be great. Another Dally M level season from Sean Johnson would be huge. Back to his best. Really good stuff. Who plays fullback? It's Charles Nickel-Clockstad. Solid season. Very solid. They've got some good pieces in that Warriors team. They just lack a finishing touch, I guess. It's just not quite as efficient as your Panthers and your Broncos, but no reason why they can't challenge again next year. Guess we'll see what Melbourne Storm do as well. If I hope to God Ryan Papenhuyzen gets a full healthy season. I hope to God. He's too much of a talent to just not be able to achieve greatness with his quality. Tom Trbojevic is another as well. I just want to see the best players having healthy seasons. But yeah, the Warriors, really solid. Knights were solid. The Raiders, absolute collapse from them. Curious what they're going to do about their number 6 situation. I know there's been rumours about Brodie Croft. Lachlan Lamb was another, but he signed an extension with Lee Leopards. So, I don't know. Maybe Brodie Croft? Maybe? Because Brad Schneider went to Hull Kingston Rovers as well, so who do they get? See, I made a video a while back. This might sound stupid. Some people might think, what a dumb decision, right? But I made a video a while back that was specifically on the Raiders. When all the stuff with Whiten was going on, and then he was announced going to the Rabbitohs, I made a video about what's next. And I suggested a few options. So I think Katoa from the Dolphins was one. If they wanted to prioritize Milford over Katoa, the Dolphins, I don't think they will, but if they did, then Katoa would be a good option at the Raiders. I also said Tyson Gamble. Tyson Gamble would fit in nicely with the Raiders, I think. I think he's a good balance. And especially with Will Price coming in, who goes out? I think it's Hastings that goes out, personally, but we will see. And I then thought, what if the Raiders try something a little bit different? And I suggested that with Melbourne Storm, liking Coates, liking Warbrick on the wings, Ryan Papenhuyzen comes back. Where does Nick Meaney go? So I said, what if the Raiders took Nick Meaney to play in number 6? Now, Meaney is a winger, has plenty of experience at fullback, and that'll give him some really good experience to transition into a number 6 role. A little bit like Anthony Milford. His transitioning from a 1 to 6, 6 to 1. Nick Meaney would be an interesting one. I don't know if he's the complete package, but for me it would be more of a... What's the word? More of a plan. A project, that's the one. It'd be more of a project to develop him into a 6. And I think given his step and his skill, his pace, he could be really valuable. Like he could take on the line and be a real threat. But that was my out of there suggestion anyway for the Raiders. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They've got some good players in that team. They got a really strong forward pack as well. The Raiders on paper can compete, but they were dodgy. Second half of the season, they were dodgy. I'm surprised they made it into the top 8. Oh, player of the match. I give it to Nathan Cleary. Yep, Nathan Cleary. Makes complete sense. Complete and utter sense. Who else could you even consider giving it to? No one? Nah, Nathan Cleary for me. That is the only option, I think. Unless I'm completely forgetting somebody. But I think if it went the way of the Broncos, probably would have been Ezra Mam. Because not only did he score a hat-trick in the grand final, but it was made by him. So props given to the Broncos from Nathan Cleary there in his speech. I'd say a decent. There wasn't too much in the way of like refereeing and things like that, but I think they did a decent enough job. There wasn't anything to like get concerned about, like kind of any referee's influence on the game, which is good. It's always good. And there was no injuries. Like Reynolds did have a slight situation, and so did Cleary at one point as well. But I'm glad that they didn't have to, go off. Speech from Reynolds. Ezra Mam reminds me of Jason Robinson. Jason Robinson. Am I right in thinking that's the former Union player? I think he played league as well. I'm pretty sure he did. But the former fullback for England. I think I know who you mean. But if it is the person I'm thinking of, I definitely get what you mean. I definitely get it. God, they're making a real show of this. Played for Wigan, yeah. But did he not also play in Union as well as fullback? I don't know what club he played for in Union, but I know he was English. That's all I know. Taruva, solid, absolutely solid. Excellent player. Isaac Tungle was all right today. He was all right. A few dodgy moments, especially against Mam, but he still gets the winner's medal. Who's next up? Stephen Crichton, very solid. Dangerous with the ball. A try? Did he get a try or two? He got at least one, but very solid from Crichton today. Brian Toto was pretty quiet. Wasn't much for him to do. Yeah, went to Sale Rugby Union, but came through Wigan Academy. Ah, okay. Fair enough. What do you reckon about the rest of the Super League playoffs then? Who have you got? Right now, I could see a world in which Hull KR beat Wigan. I think it'll be a close one, but I'll edge towards Wigan. But I think Hull KR can absolutely challenge them. And Saints against Catalans. I'm really on the fence at the moment, leaning towards Catalans, if I'm honest. Only slightly though, and that might change tomorrow, to be honest. But I'll have to see if there's any injuries or anything like that. So I think it'll be Wigan's year. Catalan, yeah, just that feeling. God, we're only on to the props. Jesus, now the second rowers. You don't have to wait this long between announcing the names. Just get them moving. Get them moving. Liam Martin with a very cheesy grin there. Very solid performance from him. Always gets stuck in. I love his aggression. Liam Martin's got that old school style. Proper aggressive, solid tackler. Good runner of the ball. Brilliant player. Spencer Leniu had a few solid runs today as well, actually. He's getting his medal. And a few solid runs. Luke Garner wasn't anything to make a song and dance about, but, he got stuck in. Had some decent runs here and there. Tyrone Peachy. He's got the biggest smile of everyone. But he's loving it. He gets a medal all the same. Ivan Cleary, what a guy. What a guy. Isaiah, the captain. Oh, so he's going to lift the trophy. Is he going to lift it? Isaiah is captain, right? He is, yeah. Speech from Yo. Oh, he's got the paper out. Someone from the crowd just shouted boring. Undisputed. Now let's go have a party, he says. Right, let's lift this bloody trophy. Jesus Christ. I've said it again. They've bloody done it again. There we go. They've only gone and bloody done it. Well, this has been a very entertaining NRL season. Very entertaining. We've had a weird Parramatta Eels team. We've had a weird Cowboys team. We've had an up and down Roosters team and a Raiders team. We've had a shaky Sharks team. We've had an excellent Knights team. Excellent Warriors team, for God's sake. Well, there were only ever two teams that were like just so far ahead. Whereas last season there was a few more, little bit of a question mark. You know, the Sharks, the Cowboys, the Panthers, and I know I'm missing somebody here. Storm. But these two teams were so far ahead of everyone else. $24-8. 24-8. Right then. I think Sky Sports is telling me to bugger off now because they have disappeared from Australia. So, anyone that is still here, anyone that was part of the stream, I really do appreciate you showing up, commenting, putting likes on. This is my first live stream since Origin Game 3, I think. So I've only done a few, but thanks for being here, by the way. And thank you for engaging, it does mean a lot. So yeah. But I hope it's only, 11:54 right now in England. So wherever you are in the world, have a great rest of your day, have a great night, great morning, wherever you are. And yeah, I will see you next time. But congratulations, Panthers. So yeah. See ya. Time to close everything up. End stream. Alright. Bye-bye.